Hey guys, welcome in, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So, as I'm recording this, today is the 3-3 portal. We do have a lot going on. There's a lot of energy that feels very faded. March is an interesting month of in betweenness, right? Not quite winter, not quite spring. We get like sudden coldness and snow, and then it can follow these days of warmth and sun. And in this flux lies a lesson of March, which is not letting present circumstances dictate your future. So while you endure the ever rotating reversals of fortune or misfortune that unexpectedly come your way, March is a training ground for owning in on your spiritual skill of future sight and making manifest the future that you want for yourself, despite and in spite of whatever's happening or not happening around you at the current moment. And by developing this spiritual skill of future sight, you can essentially become immune to these metaphoric weathered patterns of changing fortunes that surround you, and craft yourself a future that you want it to be, like unexpected snow and rain that affect your plans. The obstacles that currently limit you are, just because they're there now doesn't mean that they'll persist in the days to come. So if you'd like, I'd like to guide you in a little future sight fruition. So when you're ready, just go ahead and make yourself comfortable and take a deep, slow breath in and gently let it go. And before we begin, just allow yourself to settle. Uncross your legs, rest your hands somewhere comfortable. Let your jaw soften. Let your shoulders drop just a little. There's nothing you need to fix right now, nothing you need to solve in this moment. This is a space of remembering. So take another deep, slow breath in. And exhale longer than the inhale. Good. Now gently close your eyes if you haven't done so already. And bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a warm, calming light resting there. It's soft, golden, safe. And with each breath, that light begins to move down your body. Relax your forehead. Unclench the space between your brows. Let your eyes rest heavy in their sockets. Relax your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue. Let your neck soften, your shoulders melt downward. Notice if you're holding anything in your chest. And on your next exhale, just let it soften. That light moves down your arms, through your elbows, your wrists, into your palms, and into each finger. Your chest relaxes, your ribs expand and soften, your stomach loosens. You are safe. It's safe to relax here. Let the light move into your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your calves, your ankles, into your feet, your whole body now resting, heavy, supported, calm. Take one more slow, grounding breath. Now imagine in front of you a doorway. Simple, neutral, safe. And this doorway represents a version of you in the future. Not a fantasy version, not a delusional version, but the version of you who stayed in faith. The version of you who kept going, who didn't collapse when it felt uncertain, who chose belief over panic. And on the other side of that doorway, that thing that you've been worried about, it's already handled. The situation, it's resolved. The desire is fulfilled. Take a breath. When you're ready, imagine yourself reaching for the handle and gently opening the door. Step through. Notice where you are. Are you indoors or outside? Is it morning or evening? Notice the season. And just take your time here. You're in a day of your life after the breakthrough, after the healing, after the answer arrived, after the money came through, after the relationship stabilized, after the body shifted, after the opportunity unfolded. Whatever it is for you, it is done. And here's the important part: you're not celebrating widely, you're not shocked, you're peaceful because you knew. Look at yourself in this scene. How do you move? How do you breathe? Knowing it is done, what's different in your nervous system? Notice the absence of that old tension, the absence of that looping thought, the absence of that heaviness. It's not there anymore. That version of you exists without it. Just let that sink in. Now imagine looking behind you in this future timeline. Far in the distance, you can see your old worries, and they look small now, like old papers blowing away in the wind, like something that once felt loud but is now quiet and irrelevant. That situation that felt so big, it's archived. It's a story you tell gently now. And notice something powerful. You survived it. Not only that, you were strengthened by it. There's wisdom in your eyes now. There's steadiness in your body now. You trust yourself now. Now look up. In the front of you stands your future self, radiant, grounded, calm, not flashy, not dramatic, just secure. This version of you has lived through the completion of what you're waiting on, and they're looking at you with warmth. They step closer. Just notice how they hold themselves, their posture, their breathing, their eyes. This is you, integrated, at peace. Now imagine they reach for your hands and they say, "Thank you." Thank you for not giving up when you couldn't see it yet. Thank you for holding the faith when it felt unreasonable. Thank you for not collapsing into fear. Thank you for trusting that it was already done. Let yourself receive that. And now allow your future self to tell you, what is life like now? How does it feel to wake up without that burden? How did it unfold? Was it dramatic or was it surprisingly simple? Just let them speak. Don't force it, just listen. What do they want you to remember right now? What do they want you to stop worrying about? What do they want you to trust? And now your future self places one hand over your heart and says, it was always unfolding, even when you couldn't see it. Feel that truth in your body. The timeline where this works out already exists. You just walked into it, which means it's available. Your only role now is to stay steady, to stay open, to act when guided, and to stop rehearsing disaster. Take a slow breath with that. Your future self smiles, slowly steps back, but the connection remains. You can access this version anytime. Now turning gently towards the doorway again, and walk back through it, but bring the feeling with you. Bring the posture, bring the breath, bring the calm certainty. Feel your body again. The chair beneath you, the floor beneath your feet. Take a slow inhale. And exhale fully. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And remind yourself, the version of you who has it already exists. You just met them. Thank you guys for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all the things. If you're interested in more like this, make sure that you connect with the Inner Alchemy Collective. Till next time, take good care.